If offered immortality, would you accept it? And if yes, why? No. That's literally the worst thing imaginable. Now if it was immortality until I choose to die, then yes. No. And #X200b. Immortality would mean, at some point, that you will be alone in this universe. You will float through dark space and no one, and I mean no one, will be around. You will be there forever. It's worse than the worst jail. No. Not without an exit clause. Every human on Earth is dead. You're still here. The sun is out. You're still here. Heat death of the universe. Still here. No. Because I'd have to deal with the heartbreak of loved ones always passing over time. Plus, how would your memory and perception of time even work when you're alive through eons? Would a million years eventually seem like a week? Yeah, I'm curious how humanity ends. Heck no. Not aging. Therefore no death my old age. Maybe because then I could go whenever I want. But not able to die. Seeing your parents die. Your friends. Siblings. Children. Grandchildren etc. Dunno if I could handle it. I guess I would get cold-hearted so I won't have to lose someone again. And when humanity is getting erased, the sun exploding or the universe dying, I would have to live through all of it and can't do nothing. Depends upon kinds of immortality. Will I grow old? Am I invulnerable? Am I dependent on sustenance like food and water? Am I prone to disease or illness? Is there any way to kill me? Instantly yes. So much of life, at least to me, is about learning and having new experiences. I'd have time to learn all the languages. I'd get to see the sun die. I'd see what, if anything, replaces humanity. Obviously my preferred version of immortality would be one where I stay healthy and mentally fit. But even without that, I feel like the overall trade and getting to experience a version of life that others don't is completely worth it. Ideally I'd have somebody else to share immortality with, be it a loved one to be happy with or a rival to compete with. But again there is the fact that so many people already have the people they love die as they get older. That's not a problem unique to immortals. It's something that happens to the majority of people who get old. I also think that, as I got older and older, I'd start to see all of humanity as my children, probably extending to any life form. So I'd not fully feel alone as long as there was any type of life left. If eventually there is nothing left but me, I'd have more memories than any of us can even comprehend to look back in and experience. Plus for those who say that removing death removes the value of life, I say, again, that the value of life comes from experiencing it, not from an impending doom. I feel sorry for anyone who can't enjoy life by the simple method of being present in the moment. Yeah, I'll have eternity to keep screwing up and making amends. No, that's something I wouldn't be able to stand. The thought of knowing I'd lose everyone around me would deteriorate my mental health even further than it has already. The people in my life are so important to me, and as much as I like to make new friends and connections, knowing I'd lose them and end up forgetting the people most important to me would shatter me. Yes. Why? More of everything due to time. If the end of time fear happens, think more. Yes. If it came with good health and no aging and why ever not? The human brain can't store that much information. So at some point you would forget who you were in the past. Which is a certain kind of death. Wouldn't accept. Then the value of life will drop. I wouldn't feel the adrenaline. But I would add a couple of decades of my life. Yes. But under the condition That once the last human dies, I will be sent to another universe in which humans are alive. Nope. Must be depressing as hell seeing all your loved ones fade away. I'd rather die right now than become immortal. It could be cool enough for the first couple billion years. Then, the world gets destroyed, and you're stuck floating in empty space for the rest of eternity. Nope. I hate that I've still got another 30 to 50 years left. Absolutely! Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Life is too short. Without a second thought. Like barely even questioning the conditions of this immortality first. Yes. Honestly. As an INTPT. I detach from people really easily. Which is scary. I have a wife and 3 children. I honestly prize knowledge and wisdom above everything else and am terrified of the passage of time. Being about to explore the world and learn anything, everything at my own pace sounds like the ultimate dream come true. Society wants me to, no. That's horrible. You'll watch your loved ones and friends die. I just don't get it. I truly wish I did and that I could connect to people better. I just can't. It feels impossible every day. No. Worst thing on the planet. You'll have to watch your friends and families die, which will drive you crazy. Even at the end of the universe I would still be alive. It'll be the worst thing mentally.